This is the demo of Eduhens, an AI-assisted platform for task-based learning in higher education. The application is running locally for this demonstration. The backend is connected to Supabase for the database and storage. Auth0 handles the secure authentication. All data you will see in this demo is generated and processed dynamically in real time, not from static mockups or pre-filled placeholders. We will start by authentication. Eduhens uses Auth0 Universal Login Screen, which has one of the most common login process across the web. In this demo, I will sign in with my actual Google account. After login, the role selection screen appears. One account can be assigned to both the educator and learner roles. With this feature, the institution staff can also join the educational programs as learners. Now we will continue as educator. Once the role is selected, the main layout appears. The left side is the sidebar that holds all task details and user settings, and the right side is the main workspace where all content and actions take place. First, we will generate a task. Within less than 30 seconds, the system generates a comprehensive task from just the sentence, "I want my students to learn HTML basics." As I scroll, you can see the full structure. Title, objective, step-by-step instructions, expected output, duration, resources, reflection questions, assessment criteria, rubric, level of task, support hints, and academic integrity notes. Every section you see here can be modified manually or updated with AI. Let's say I want step-by-step instructions to be more detailed, but do not have time to enhance them manually. I will just ask Hens to do it by saying, "I want steps to be more comprehensive." Again, in less than 30 seconds, system updates the task and makes the steps more comprehensive. Before I publish the task, I can check the preview and consider how the students will see this task. If I need more time to check the task, I can save as draft and check it another time. Also, I can set a schedule for the task and track the due date by the automatic counter of the system. Once the task is published, system will indicate the due date by assigning a color to circle in the sidebar. As an example, the due date for the task Introduction to JavaScript Basics is less than 2 days, so the system shows it with orange. The HTML task is still a draft, so there is no time indicator. I guess we can publish this one. I just need to share this link with my students so they can enroll. Just to keep it safe, I will add a passcode as HTML101. Anyone with the link and the passcode can enroll to task. Once the system publishes, the counter automatically starts. As the due date of HTML task is less than 2 days, it is also shown with orange color. Now we can head to Student Dashboard and enroll to the HTML task that we just published. The Student Dashboard uses precisely the same layout as the Educator Dashboard, and the content is dynamically updated based on the role. While all the tasks are shown on the sidebar, content such as teacher information, task and submission details are shown on the right panel. The system is designed to allow students to update their submissions while following the task details. In case the task is not clear, they can ask for hints and receive immediate feedback from Hens. Let's say I am a student and I could not understand the step 6. I just share it with Hens and receive a detailed hint in less than 30 seconds. The hint modal simply explains what is a validator, what should I do next, and what was the issue that I could not move forward. Now we can check the submission panel. Students can upload different file formats such as PDF, docx, PNG, and many more unless it is not larger than 25 megabytes. Also, they can add additional notes about the task and view teacher feedback from the same panel. This allows teachers and students to stay in contact without switching the platforms. Once the submission files and notes are ready, the student can receive immediate feedback using Hens. In this scenario, the student did not add the validator image even though it was expected. Therefore, the submission failed. Hens clearly explains the reason for failure and what to do next, so that students can modify the submission before the final assessment. Once we update the file as Hens suggested, the submission passes. It is now ready for the final educator assessment and approval. From the sidebar, I can check the overall submission results rapidly. In the detailed view, I can modify the task and publish changes, view my classroom's assessment results by Hens, and check the details of each submission. I can download all files submitted by the student, read their notes, and give feedback in real time while considering the assessment of Hens. Once the grade is approved, feedback will be directly passed to the student. In other words, until the task is closed, the educator can continue to provide feedback, and the student can continue to improve the submission. Finally, we will see the student's view of the assessment. Student can view task details, educator feedback, and their own submission at the same time. From the same panel, they can also modify their submission as they receive more feedback. This looping mutual improvement process can proceed until the desired learning outcome is achieved. Thanks for watching the first MVP of Eduhens.